Okay, so here's some positive news about movies and video games. Um, According to a couple of different websites, Destructoid and GamesRadar.com, Nintendo plans to make feature films soon. Um, I gotta say, I'm stoked about this. I think there's a lot of great potential here. Um, And Nintendo's president, again, Tatsumi Kimishima, confirmed in a recent interview with Japanese newspaper Asahi Shimbun, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, that these are going to be either hand-drawn 2D animation, that'd be awesome, but either hand-drawn or computer animated, as opposed to live-action pictures due to the disaster that was the 1993 Super Mario Brothers movie. And I gotta say, well, I don't think live action, I don't think the movie failed because it was live action. There were a lot of issues with that movie. Um, I don't think it's a bad decision to make them 100% animated and having no live action elements at all. I mean, goodness, look at how far CG has come. Um, there's there's a lot of potential for these movies, and they also intend to be heavily involved with their production. So, like we were talking about last week, with having Ubisoft basically having complete creative control over this upcoming Assassin's Creed movie, um, hopefully that's exactly what Nintendo intends to do. Um, and and I can't wait for this. And you go ahead with your thoughts before I continue.
Uh, First off, thank you. Also, I think that it's absolutely hilarious that they actually say does the disaster that was Super Mario Bros. Movie. I think that makes me laugh a little inside. And it's good to own up to your, mistakes. If Nintendo had anything to do with that, if they didn't, I'm sorry that that has to exist.
Now they just have to acknowledge the Zelda CDI games exist.
Oh,
They
that
refuse to.
yeah, I would too. But as far as this goes, I would absolutely love to see a Legend of Zelda movie or like a Star Fox movie that's like hand drawn or done digitally. I think that would be amazing, and like I think that would also be a good way of getting people into it. Maybe some people who aren't really into Nintendo themed games such as Legend of Zelda or Star Fox, maybe a movie could get them into them and just be like, the movie was good, hopefully. Maybe the games will be. And I feel like that would be a really cool direction for them to go to. Um, Especially if you look, there have been plenty of animated movies that have been done with like Nintendo characters, um, such as Pokemon. They've had like 15 movies, and they've all been received fairly well with fans. And that's one of Nintendo's. That's a huge part of Nintendo's income is Pokemon. And I feel like maybe in like a different art style. I feel like also doing a Mario or a Legend of Zelda or Star Fox or any of the other big titles in Nintendo's quiver. I feel like those would be really good.
And remember, Nintendo has also announced that they are going to partner with Universal Studios for um, a Mario theme park or a Nintendo theme park, um, which that'll be awesome too. There's even and there's a couple other articles floating around this week that have been talking about like Nintendo wants to get into other things other than video games to, I mean, basically just expand their business model and get into more products, which I think they absolutely should. If you're not familiar with Nintendo's history before the Famicom release in Japan, they've been a toy company for a long, long time. I believe that they have been in business since before the year 1900. I believe they started making playing cards. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know how much of that is actual historical fact and what's just internet rumors, but that's what I've been told, and it seems logical. But they're first and foremost, they are a toy company, and if you're a toy company, like look at what Hasbro has done. They have they started doing toys and cartoons in the 80s, and they were very successful doing that. So of course you want to have more products out there that can just cross promote your different products. It makes sense for them to go down this route with both a theme park, movies, and other business ideas.